So this is me and Martin flying with EasyJet from Bristol to Porto. We done this on the 27th of December, the day after Boxing Day. We were out for about a week, I think we had out there. We drove back, there was no return flight. We did miss our ferry actually on the way back, but that's another story. The reason we're out there basically is to bring the camper van back home. Basically it's been out there since the summer, and you are only allowed to have a vehicle out in Portugal for 6 months before you have to register it. And I did not want to risk it being impounded and taken off me, which apparently they can do. How they can police that, mine is another question, I don't know, but I wasn't willing to risk it. Also, obviously, we wasn't just going out there for that. We wanted to do some work. The main thing being a temporary shower, a makeshift shower we had to do. With the fact the camper van was coming back, that meant we had no shower facilities if it came back. We'd done the toilet in the last couple of videos you would have seen. So we had a toilet and a sink, running water, just no shower. So camper van was coming back, we had to get a shower done. Wasn't quite sure how we was going to do it, but the following videos will show you this. Also, when we was out there, Martin being the bricklayer, I had him doing the steps for the swimming pool on the outside. I had to make like a pump house or a shed then underneath the steps, ready for where the pump goes in. We also learned quite a bit about line pointing for the internal stonework. We've been experimenting a little bit with that. Which is in one of the videos. I did make some more legend brace doors and filmed that pretty well for you to show you how to make them, because they are quite easy. We sanded some door linings up, fitted some more doors, hung the doors. We did do a load of rendering on the outside to finish the first coat of that. That was about as much work as what we did. So you know, we are landing now in Porto. We didn't quite have enough time to get straight onto the bus system to get us down to FIGUEIRO to VINHOS. So we had to spend the night in Porto, which we were quite aware of. So we booked ourselves into an hotel, which we'll show you, and we had a night in Porto, which was a little bit quiet for us, but we enjoyed it, and some beautiful sights, which you'll see now shortly. Thank you. So there we are, there's the Porto Metro system station. That's the airport station, easy to find, just one platform going left and right. Just got to work out which way you need to go. There was someone there to help us. That's the ticket machine. Just pick where you're going. You will pay an additional 60 cents, I think, for that ticket there. You keep that ticket permanently, and wherever you purchase will go onto that ticket, so you keep that in your wallet. That's a map of the system. You work out where you want to go. When you're on that, then you will see a bigger map system like this in the actual carriage of the train, and you just work out where you get off. Simple as that. Cracking little hotel, you look. Me and Mark will be catched up in there. Room with a view. Down the bottom of that road, turn left, and you go right in down by the riverfront, all the bars and everything. And that's the railway station there. Big one. Yeah. Happy days. Lovely hotel. Long walk up an hill to get here though. Absolutely saturated with sweat. So there we are. We're in a first bar in Porto. Have a little bit to eat, and then we go walking, heading down towards the river, the bridge and things like that. We'll just leave you now with some photos of the night. As the evening got darker, you can see how beautiful it does get. And right at the end of the video, we are back up by our hotel, and we find a couple of little local bars which are absolutely dead. Very quiet, But we had a couple of drinks and went back to bed. Here's some music now. Thank you. So this is the next day. These are the buses which seem to be going up and down Coimbra. Flixibus was the first. Ready Expressos. This is the map system here. If you look closely, you'll see on the left hand circle, if you was to Google Ready Expressos, that's where they say the main depot was. We wasn't staying far from it, so we walked there on that morning. And lucky a guy could see we was a bit confused, asked us where we were going and told us we was in the wrong one. We had to be on the place on the right hand side. If you zoom in, you'll see what it was called. We had to jump in a taxi and get there a bit quick. We got there, it was fine then. Pretty simple, massive depot. Jumped on it and off we then went from Porto down to Coimbra. So you can see on the route there, changed in Coimbra, which was simple, in another depot, and then down to FIGUEIRO to VINHOS. Arrived there, where we jumped into a taxi, and that is the taxi bay there just outside, and back to our home.
Well, there we are. Just checking around that. Lovely. Not over at all. Let's just check the walls over here. This is the ones we were frightened of because they were so hot. Lovely. Oh, it's tidy, Mark. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe that stuff's alright then. Shouldn't have left anything, I think. Oh, we have got a length of that stuff still here to go through. Look for that hole in it though. Is that where we drilled through by mistake, didn't we? We did, really. Still long enough though. No leaks, is there? Oh, still good. Nobody have broken in. Little job for us by there. We're going to take all out the wall and solve the little leak. And bloody rats are a bit bigger, though. Yeah, we'll fix that first. We don't need no water a minute anyway, do we? We'll just go through everything now. We'll make a bit of a list.
So as you can notice by here, it's the first time we're using these microphones. It's the first day, they're not working very well, so I'm just going to talk over this. But basically I'm saying that we've just arrived last night. We went into Coimbra on the way down and bought a load of materials ready to start work today. Sand, cement, lime, shower tray, I'm seeing stuff like that. And I'm just about to tell her that we've noticed a water leak from the mains coming into the house, which I'm just pointing to now. I'll end it by here because my voice starts to come back.
And it's into that there. And as we can see, we're going to hack all this off. The biggest problem seems to be the stopcock and wherever that junction is up above here.
It's corroded it, isn't it?
Yeah, so that's another job for us. But other than that, we're going to do some steps now today and unload the vehicle.
I'll bring it down and watch you anyway.
Yeah, let's have a little look, yeah.
See, that's still spinning again. Look at this.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, make the lock really good.
Yeah, so we're just walking up the little lane now, up towards the little pub, Joige, which we've just found out his name. I think that's a proper way to pronounce it. And there we go. Here's old Betsy, ready to go back home in a week's time. Little coffee bar and the supermarket. Nice to be back and give him some trade tonight, I think, when we get in there. And have a couple of bottles of Sagres. Hopefully he got some Guinness there as well for me.
I didn't pick his bag up. I feel awful heavy for lime.
Is it?
Hmm.
Something like that.
Oh, I don't mean nothing.
So we've got a bag of lime, we've got a bag of fine white sand, which we're going to experiment with, do some pointing on the exterior stone walls, 14 bags of render, from a little bit of rendering, done. Maybe we might buy more if we've got time, just don't know. It will last quite a long time.
So my microphone stopped working again today on this part, but just go back a little bit. Well, you can see there that top bag we thought was lime. We was told it was some sort of lime, but obviously the communications in Leroy Merlin weren't the best. And what that is, it's just a posh cement really for pointing. Because we was explaining we wanted to do lime pointing, and this is what he got for us. So it's not lime. But we do get some later. You see me then, that's just all the fittings ready to do a temporary shower, which is just going on the floor over there. All our render is just to finish like the first coat of rendering on the exterior of the building. We got 14 bags and that should do it. I'm not sure what I'm pointing out there, but my mic's not working, but that is going to be stud partitioned off. Battened on the walls and plasterboarded. Make do shower going in there. That was what it was important for us to do this time. Here we go. There's all the blocks ready for our steps to go into the pool from the outside and basically make like a bit of a pump house then if you want, where the pump is going to go behind a little wooden gate or door and the stairs come up over the top, which I'll explain now in a second. That's where the pump goes. And the steps are going to come up the side of there. And we'll have something on the top which opens so we can have access to the pump. There we go.
That's it, don't put them, just put them on the wall, Paul.
Like that, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, to walk across here and
I put them like flat, I'll just walk and get them in, you know what I mean? Right, on that bag it says Alvenaria, masonry. It's normal cement, I think.
Which one now?
That bag we thought was lime. The lime was white, wasn't it? Yeah? Yeah. You pick a bag of that.
Oh,
no
right.
problem at all. It's
So
light.
that's only white.
I don't think it is. I just want to try it. Did she explain it to him though? White sands and grey is just going to be grey, see? You know, you need the lime to keep it white.
Yeah. Oh, different lot. I thought that was a lot heavier. Not an end one or nothing like that.
No. I got a couple in there I can take out and spin round. I got this cutter down here, just flatten them off.
Yeah.
Here's an entries. A lot like that.
This frame, man, what are you going to put in there, mate?
It is like
It's
20.
13 in the
Yeah, it's like 20 odd, and then now we turn across there. Yeah. Is that him? Huh?
Now I'm going to put
Turn that
the
on.
water heater on now.
Need the keys to get that cement out.
Huh?
Need the keys. Got keys on it or no?
Come on.
Forty kilos. Massive.
Didn't have bags back home.
No, don't think that'd be no. What are we up to now? Well, that's 25, isn't it? Might have been, aye. Might have been.
Get the water heater on out, kid. can have a shower after.
Where did we put our blue lead, Beth? Need that now, don't we? Do you need blue lead to go to that?
Oh, right. Aye, that's up in there.
Right.
I was going to get it on by the batteries a minute. Hang on.
And I need extension. Had that out the window, didn't we? Oh, where do you want me to watch that one? What end do you want me to watch?
I'm going to go out as wide as I can here.
Yeah.
Ready. I don't know if the back end swings out.
Right, okay.
That.
So,
Obviously the inside there. But I think my goal is to get as close to that blue thing.
well, the line you had yesterday, so you can go, see the tyre mark you come out on? Try and aim for that. I don't know, somewhere near them.
We're getting a bit tighter.
I'll just watch your arse in there. Well, on them pipes. Whoa. Yeah. Just watch it very soft in here, mind.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Try not to go back in the same one.
Yeah, keep it out of it. I'm going so far.
Right, you're spinning there. You're spinning there then, so I'd leave it here, but...
Fast?
Yeah, we can get past, yeah.